Hello, this is Adriana James, and this is the second little sharing and tidbit of information that hopefully will help you to think differently about public speaking, be it online, being with your team in a management situation, if you're a CEO of a company, if you're an entrepreneur working inside a big corporation and you have an idea you want to communicate, being invited to be a speaker at a large or small conference, doesn't matter. Any type of public speaking, any type of situation, be it a wedding, where you are about to speak, any of that. And there are companies that, without naming anybody, because in my opinion, everybody who helps people is doing a great job, but they have 4, 6, 8 weeks programs, cost a lot of money, and it doesn't have to be difficult. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And in the first section, I mentioned that doing research, I looked at a very prestigious institution in the world, which is Harvard University. And they said, first of all, that nervousness is normal. I addressed this in the first series, and I promise you it doesn't have to be at all. Not only that it's not necessarily to be normal, but it can be eliminated. We do this all the time. I do this, I teach this all the time. And all the public presenters that I train stand out in the world. No matter what culture they're coming from, what part of the world they're from, they stand up because they are comfortable, they own that space in front of people, and their message has exactly the impact intended to. So the second advice from Harvard University says, know your audience. Yes, absolutely. I think you should know your audience. Who are you speaking to? Are you speaking to business people? What's the theme that you want to communicate? What's the message? And how do you want it to be received? Are you talking to mothers concerned about their children? Are you talking to young people that are just at the beginning of their life and they want to create something for themselves? Are you talking to, what issue are you addressing? And how do you make that message of yours to be received by your audience in the way it is intended? Yes, so very, very important. So now you need to learn about your audience as much as you can ahead of time. However, even so, did it occur to you that actually each individual, each person in your audience receives your message in their own personal way? Because we're not all the same. You know why? Because of our personal history, because of the events and situations that we went through in life. We interpret messages differently. Now, how would you like to make sure that the message is interpreted the same way and taken for what's intended in the way you intended it by each member of your audience, by each individual in your audience, by each person in your audience? As I said, be it online or be it live, there is no difference. So I think that's an important point you need to keep in mind whenever you think of this. I know it's possible because I teach it in our public speaking trainings, which we teach once a year. And I'm just sharing with you because sometimes if you get caught in the common knowledge of what's possible, you limit yourself. And that's unfair to you. I will see you soon with part number 3.